Whoa! I wanted to come back and make a video real quick. I don't even know if I'm going to test this up on the internet, but the thing is that I've discovered something. I was just going back and watching some of my old videos, and I realized that my stupid phone makes so much better quality videos than this dumb piece of crap Logitech webcam that I bought the other day, which is supposed to be all modern technology. I bought this thing at Best Buy, and the audio is horrible. It's all fluctuating in and out. You may have noticed that on some of the videos where like my guitar will be fluctuating in and out. My voice doesn't come through clear. The video is all grainy and stuff, and it's horrible. I hate it. I'm going to go check tomorrow and see if it's gone, if I can still take the stupid thing back and get my money back for it and just make YouTube videos on my phone. Because I noticed too that when I was making the ones on my phone before, I was getting lots of views, pretty good views. And now like I'm hardly getting any views at all. Nobody's even looking at my videos because the quality is so horrible. What a jip, man. Why does this crap have to happen to me? You know what I mean? And I got an old phone too. That's the thing. I've got an old Galaxy S7. You know what I mean? This is the phone that I'm right now that I'm talking to you on, that I'm making this recording on. A Galaxy S7. And I think they're on like the Galaxy S23 right now. Oh my gosh, man. You got to be joking. Anyway, I guess I'll talk about crypto a little bit here. The crypto market is really been going crazy. The Bitcoin has pumped up. It's pumped all the way up to like $47,000 in the last couple of hours. And all of the altcoins are, you can see they're starting to move up a little bit, but they're all still red. They are definitely still in sort of like a cool-off period as Bitcoin just sort of like pulls out away from the pack. And that makes sense because Bitcoin is, like I said before, Bitcoin's in the spotlight right now. The Bitcoin ETF is, we're in the eve of the launch of the Bitcoin ETF, and nobody knows what could possibly happen with this ETF launch. Nobody knows. There's no way to predict it. It could be a quiet little thing. Money starts trickling in, and here we go. Just a nice new little investment vehicle for people to use. Or it could do what I said in that video the other day. It could spark off this mega tsunami race as they all come piling in to try to get Bitcoin and stuff like this, and it just could be, just insane what could happen. There are some predictions that say Bitcoin's going to go to $100,000 to $200,000 in the next year in this bull market, and then there's other people that say that Bitcoin could go to $2 million. There's even crazy predictions that Bitcoin can go to $5 to $10 million and stuff like that. And I have this theory that, definitely markets and everything tend to act differently once the big boys get involved. That's a given. And I'm pretty sure that the big money, when they get involved in something like a big stock or, something starts trading on the NASDAQ, down on Wall Street or something like this, or some company grows to the point where it has an IPO, that's a public offering where they start offering their stock to the public so people can invest in things like that. They definitely get all their ducks in a row before they do that, because these are people that don't want to invest in something and then watch it pump way up and then see a great big bust on the other side. They're certainly not in it for the pump and dump. Pump and dumps are for, little day traders in their back room or their basement or something like that. The guys on Wall Street, the big money, they're not for the pump and dump. They're for the pump, but they're for putting, liquidity and getting money in and getting involved and then bringing things up to a nice level, and then they keep it there So usually I think what will happen is that they'll anticipate retail selling and taking profits on the way up. And these are the kind of guys with the kind of money to where they can absorb all of that selling action that comes in. You know, they start going up, things start going up, people start buying, they're happy to just buy that. They'll just buy it. So my theory on Bitcoin is this: there's a possibility that if these guys all know what's about to happen with Bitcoin and they know it's going to be really huge, then there's this possibility that they've already got plans to, like, say, let's let Bitcoin grow to the point where it's at six figures, let's say. And then we'll give it like a little bit of a cool off period and let retail start selling. And no doubt there will be a lot of people who will be selling when it hits that $100,000 mark and $200,000 mark. And they'll be selling Bitcoin because they want to take profits. And a lot of these people will be selling Bitcoin in anticipation of a big bear market. And these big money managers and guys will be right there ready to buy up that Bitcoin, because it is my opinion that they view $100,000 Bitcoin or $200,000 Bitcoin as being dirt cheap, bargain basement, rock bottom Bitcoin. Okay? Then they will possibly continue the buying action. Or even unforeseen things could happen, like what we talked about, like Saudi Arabia deciding they're going to get into the game and start buying up Bitcoin, sending the price even higher. So then maybe Bitcoin pumps all the way up to $400,000, $500,000 a coin. Then lots more people. There's a whole bunch of more retail and people who have had Bitcoin for a long time, hodlers who see that $500,000 Bitcoin, and that's their threshold, and they start selling and taking profits. And these big money guys, again, they're right there because they're not just dealing with millions or billions of dollars. These people are managing trillions of dollars with a T. BlackRock alone, that company's a monster. It manages over $10 trillion. Okay? They've got the liquidity to buy up all the Bitcoin. I don't care if you're selling Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. They can buy it up without batting an eyelash. They can just buy it. No problem. $1 million Bitcoin, sure. Here you go. Because again, part of my theory here is I think that they still would view $1 million Bitcoin as being rock bottom, bargain basement, dirt cheap Bitcoin. I think I seriously believe that. I do. I absolutely believe that. Look, unless I'm completely wrong about Bitcoin, if I'm right about Bitcoin and Bitcoin is digital gold, it's going to become the new standard of value in this world. Okay? It's going to be the store of value, the flight to quality, as Larry Fink put it. If that's what's the deal with Bitcoin, then its valuation is going to one day be over $10 million for one Bitcoin. That's where it's going. It's programmed in with the halvings and everything else. I mean, it's programmed right in there. And I think they see that. And so that's why I think they're going to be raising up the price, let it cool off, keep buying, price raises up, let it cool off, they keep buying, and then it's going to find some kind of a valuation way, way up here, maybe $800,000 or something like that. Who knows where it could be? Maybe $250,000, maybe 100,000, maybe $1 million, maybe $2 million. There's really no telling. You know what I mean? You got an ETF coming. The whole crypto market right now is just under $2 trillion. You got $650 trillion in the world floating around out there that could land anywhere. They're all looking for a flight to quality. And who knows what could happen, right? Who knows? Okay, so if it does find that valuation, though, what I'm saying is that I don't think that these big guys out there are going to be the types of guys that are going to allow Bitcoin to go through another big bear crash where, you know, it goes up to 800 grand and then crashes all the way back down to like $20,000. I mean, do you imagine that could happen? I don't think that they would allow that to happen. I don't think if they're buying Bitcoin at $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, they're buying it all the way up. They're buying it right now, like at $45,000, $46,000, $47,000. Do you think that they're the kind of people that are gonna sit there and watch their investment crash? Do you see these people as the kind of people that, oh, when they see it going down, they're going to panic sell to try to get out and try to save their money? No, that's not what they do. They've got so much money that they have the power to actually control these markets. Whenever they get into a market, they have the power to control it then. They have the power to control it to such a degree that if they see it start to come down a little bit, they see a little too much selling pressure going on, they just get in and start buying more and send it back up, stabilize it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've been studying this stuff. I've been going over these charts and listening to videos and going it over in my mind, and I've come to the conclusion that I have no idea what's going to happen. This is going to be great. We're 24 hours out. We had a huge snowstorm here in New York the other day. It's real cold, but I'm excited, and yeah, it's good stuff. So that being said, I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm going to play this, jam out this last tune here.